Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Sorry for that. I don't know what happened there. Cliff and Chandra from Not Gospel Studios. Chandra watched the movie Nope. We're doing a lot of movie. This is just movie review, week, whatever. You know, we're diving into some pop culture stuff. She watched it. I have not.
I don't think he'll want to either.
Now I'm confused and I'm conflicted. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So,
you've seen the trailer.
I've seen the trailer for Nope. Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, I think what we should do here is I should tell you and the viewers what, based on the trailer, I think the movie is about, and you just tell me if I'm right or not.
Okay.
And then tell me what it's really about.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to spoil the crap out of this. Do not watch if you do not want it spoiled for you.
all right, yeah, spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, if I'm reinventing the trailer, it's kind of like in a world full of black people.
Oh.
Aliens.
Oh.
Turn off all the lights and try to steal the black people.
What? Okay.
Wait, and some horses drop dead.
Oh, yeah.
The end.
All that's true.
Is that the movie?
You're right on.
Oh, yes! Gosh.
No.
I
Okay.
hate it when they tell the whole plot in the trailer.
Okay. There is a spin on the alien thing, though.
Okay.
It turns out, you're seeing these two black people on a farm, and you get to see their family kind of history situation.
How relevant is that they're of color? Does it even matter? Like, because we're not saying black people just because of whatever. If it's relevant, it's relevant.
It's relevant.
Okay, cool.
So, because you have to understand the black history of their family.
Okay.
How their family particularly relates to Hollywood.
Okay.
And then also how black people in general relate to America in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
Yeah, so them being black is very important to the plot.
Is this a metaphor for something bigger, or tries to be a metaphor for something bigger? Oh, my.
I know. So
how can an alien abduction or attack on people of color
exactly
be a metaphor?
The whole movie starts out with a scene of a monkey on a TV set. It's like a crazy, zany TV show about a monkey that slaughters people on the set. And it starts out with that scene, and it never explains why. But if you watch the whole movie and you kind of understand what they're saying about the entertainment industry, you're like, oh, that's why the monkey slaughtered everybody.
Because the monkey was being abused?
No. You were trying to take a wild animal and put it into your environment, and it was not going to work out well for you.
I don't even know what... I am not allowed to say what that makes me... Are they suggesting that... I'm not even allowed to say
Let me go on and talk about the movie.
This is going to be edited out. Are they saying that black people are wild animals?
Not that they're wild animals, but that you're taking something
Because that's offensive.
You're taking any creature out of its natural habitat and trying to make it behave the way you want it to behave in your culture, and things are not going to go well.
Okay.
Yeah. This brother and the sister living on this farm. The dad was killed in suspicious circumstances. And they figure out this cloud has been hovering over their valley. In the cloud is an alien spaceship that you get to see glimpses of throughout the movie. It's a very slow-moving film. My husband hated it because of how slow it went. It didn't get good until the last 20 minutes.
Throughout the movie?
Maybe twice.
Oh. Okay.
Well, it got to this point where the aliens were showing up so frequently, and the black guy he was a horse wrangler, and he had kind of figured out, if I don't make eye contact with it, if I keep my head down and don't acknowledge it, it'll pass over me. And so when he would feel them coming, he'd just go, nope, and kind of look down and try to avoid the situation.
So wait,
there was a lot of humor.
Who are the aliens?
Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. So
are they white people?
No.
Here's the frustrating thing to me. Okay. To me, the whole.
Let me tell you.
The premise of what you just said about taking something else that's not like you, and putting it in another environment and expecting it to act the way you want it to act, that's predicated on an assumption that I don't agree with. It's predicated on the assumption that our races make us so different.
Okay.
That's what's aggravating to me because
Yes.
when I say, no, we're all the same, that's when somebody would say, oh, no, you think we're all white because all the things you think are normal are whiteness. And I'm
Okay.
like, no.
That story that's being told underneath the surface isn't the main even one that's being told. There's the movie, there's what the movie's saying, and then there's this other thing the movie's saying. And I'd say that's buried in there somewhere deep.
Well, let's dive into this onion.
I know. Let me get to it.
Proceed.
So you start seeing this alien spaceship. He starts figuring out, oh, it's sucking up my horses into it because it would come down and kind of hover over an area and all the electronics would go out. And so it could never be videoed. And so it would start sucking up whatever organic material it could into it in like this little whirlwind situation. And that's where the horses are dying. And then it would skedaddle. This brother and sister figure out this isn't a normal spaceship the way we view spaceships. It's actually an organism.
Okay.
It's
a living entity.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's sucking people things up, and anything it digests that's not organic, it comes back and one time angry crapped all over their house because they made it suck up some stuff that almost killed it, and it spit it back down on their house later.
Angry crap. I'm about to go to that toilet and take the angriest crap you've ever seen.
Well,
Do you think this movie was just the director taking an angry crap on the audience?
yes, that's one of the layers. The thing kind of looked like a flying cowboy hat. Like you'd look up at it and it was silver and it had this big hole in the center. But it also
Big
looked
picture
like
of John Wayne in the control center.
Well, it also looked like a record player from underneath also.
Okay.
And then in the movie,
And you saw the aliens.
it was the alien.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
So throughout the movie, there's all these records everywhere. Like you see records getting scattered everywhere, being played places. When things get smashed and hit, records fly out. Like you can tell that there's a connection between the records and the thing that's in the sky. And then she and the brother and the sister, they're always wearing these sports jerseys all the time and stuff. And this is my thinking by the end of the movie, because she's the one who brought down the alien spaceship that had taken over their valley.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're relating it to the entertainment industry, sucking up the black people.
Making them do what they want.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's crazy. You know what I mean when I say like a slice of life movie?
Yes.
Like a really slow depiction of just this one moment in time.
First off, you have big qualms with the pacing. You think the pacing was terrible. Like the movie was moving so slow.
Well, it's like they're trying to match sci-fi and political stuff with a slice of life movie. So most of it is slow, and you're just watching these people experience their life. And then they slowly figure out, oh, there's something in our cloud, and then they found out a way to bring it down, which the woman is the one who brought down the entertainment industry.
How'd you bring it down? I gotta know.
Well, this thing would shut off all the electronics.
Yes.
So they couldn't prove anything was there killing things in their valley, obviously.
Because the phones and everything are shut down.
Yeah. They try to get a director involved that will help them catch this. So he brings like this non-electric one, like
Yes.
it's a grindy one, and he tries to get pictures of it. And then he realizes he actually wants to be absorbed by this, and he films himself getting taken up by it. And it was kind of hilarious at that point. But anyways, at a neighboring property, it's like a fun place people go touristy wise. It had like this well that you would put a quarter and crank it, and it would take a picture of you from the bottom of the well, and with you leaning over it, she was able to get pictures of it from underneath. One, for proof, and then two, when she was over there, she had this giant balloon, and she caused it to get sucked up into the alien because she knew it would clog up its innards because it's an organic thing. I'm sorry, you look so uninterested.
I'm just trying to piece together what you just said. They killed an alien.
Yeah, by making it suck up a giant
A balloon.
Yeah, because
They drug muled this alien
yeah,
to death. It choked.
but the woman took it down is the point and got proof of it.
Did it fall from the sky?
No, towards the end of the movie, it changed forms a little bit. It turned into looking like a giant jellyfish in the sky situation, and you kind of see that it's made out of this floaty material, And when it's compacted, it looks like a spaceship. But when it's out and spread out and floaty, it looks like a giant jellyfish in the sky with tendrils and stuff. And it kind of, after it gets the thing sucked up in it, the balloon kind of pops in it and it explodes it from the inside out. And you can see it float off in the wind and kind of disappear. I'd ruin the whole movie for everybody, and I'm fine with it.
I have very little interest in watching this movie.
Yeah.
And here's the world we live in, though. Nobody cares what I think about this movie. Mm-hmm. Nobody cares what you think about this movie.
Not much, no.
Because you know what they'll say? Wasn't made for you, Chandra. Of course you wouldn't get it.
No, there was white people in the movie. And I think he was talking more about the entertainment industry, not look what white people have done to us.
But you know, it was like, was it Brie Larson who said, I don't need to know what a middle-aged white man says about A Wrinkle in Time or what he thinks about A Wrinkle in Time because that movie's not made for him.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
to have that viewpoint.
That is stupid. And the reason why that is stupid that she said that is not because I'm white and defensive and vulnerable and all these hoopla things. It's stupid because if you turn it around and say, and you had a black film critic who was critiquing Braveheart, and I were to say, I don't need to know what a middle-aged black man or I don't need to know what a young black woman thinks about Braveheart because it wasn't made for her. Mm-hmm. Racist. Immediately, I would be labeled a racist. And it's dumb. It's entertainment. It's made for everybody. I didn't like The Northman, and they all look like me, but in much better shape. I mean, Alexander Skarsgård looked great.
I don't think it was like some woke commentary on white versus black and stuff.
Do you think there's a possibility that your understanding of the movie is not as in-depth as a black person's understanding because you're white?
No. Maybe that's controversial, but no.
Well, there you have it. How many highbrows did you give this?
Okay.
I feel like you're more forgiving than I am.
Well, I think it has to find its audience. And if it finds its audience, if you're someone who likes seeing something you've never seen before and you don't mind something that's slow paced that you can get absorbed in and fall into an imaginary world kind of, I think you're going to give it like an 8 or a 9. Okay. But I think the average person who wants just a well-paced, action-y movie with some jump scares, I don't think they're going to like it.
If there are critics out there saying it's like a prolific, saying such a profound message and all this kind of stuff, do you agree with them or disagree with them? Or you think they're just buying into like trying to make something bigger than it is? Or
I think that. I think there is a message there, but I don't think that's the biggest takeaway from the movie or what matters. I think it's an enjoyable movie if that's your type of movie.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Let's Talk About It. Let us know what you thought of Nope if you saw it. If you didn't, if you're interested in it. If you think we're wrong in our assessments, if you think Chandra's wrong, please tell me if you think she's wrong because I get a big kick out of that. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Crush the notification bell to be notified when we release new content. Keep supporting quality independent creators. And as always, keep being awesome because that's how God made you. Let's talk about it.